What's up, guys? This is Gerald with Roman Roof Cleaning, Roofkingproducts. Hey, I just wanted to holler at you guys about something I see on the Facebook pages a lot. People's always wondering whether they should get a truck, a trailer, a box truck, or an enclosed trailer, or a van. And I just wanted to give you guys my take on it, my experience and my opinion. Obviously, this is just my opinion, so a person's got to get all the info they can and then make the decision that best fits them. So I've had a van, I've had trailers, and then obviously now I've got a truck with a skid on it. The reason that I chose a truck with a skid is because I would never want to pull a trailer again. Of course, my market is Houston area, and a lot of the stuff that we clean is in town, so pulling a trailer is just difficult. There's a lot of places it's tough to even get my truck in. Also, there's a lot of driveways at people's homes. Once you pull in, you have to back all the way out with a trailer or with a truck. And so, to me, it's just, I've just loved having a truck. The one thing with a truck you got to be careful with is obviously you can, rust it out. So you've got to set your truck up properly so that, and make sure you don't have any leaks. Make sure if you do have a leak, you rinse it well, you coat it with some kind of lubricant like WD-40 or something to keep everything from rusting. Because I do know a guy that they didn't protect it as well and rusted the frame almost in half. So the truck almost was completely wasted. So that's something you got to be careful of. The van the same way. When we had a van, me and Lewis used to drive down that van, ride that van, and the fumes were horrible in it. And then on top of that, by the time we got done with that van, the doors wouldn't hardly, the sliding door wouldn't hardly close, back doors wouldn't hardly work. It was just, it was rough. But, the reason that it was that way is because I was uneducated. Back then I didn't use the WD-40 as much. Plus, one of the big things I've learned through the years is the fumes from bleach or sodium hypochlorite is just as bad as the chemical itself. So one thing I've learned through the years is every tank needs to be completely sealed. I put all of my bulkheads in the top of the tank. There's no bulkheads in the bottom, so you don't have to worry about leaks ever. Put the bulkheads in the top, and then always have a ventilation bulkhead in the top of the tank that runs out to the back and the bottom of your van or your truck. I have it the same way in my truck. On a trailer, I would do it no matter what you have. Seal that thing off completely. That way your trailer never has bleach on it, ever. The only reason you would is if you had a leak, and of course that happens. So you just need to make sure and rinse it really, really well, and then again spray it with some kind of a lubricant to try to kill it, lubricate it before it starts to rust again. Same way with the enclosed trailer. There's a lot of guys that question those. Those are nice too, but you definitely need to do like I'm talking about and make sure and vent them out the back of the trailer so that you don't have those fumes that are floating around in there. One thing also that I've done is I've got a fill hose that goes from my tanks all the way to the back of my truck, and I can actually fill them from like a foot or two away from the back of my truck, so that if I do have a spill when I'm filling, because you fill almost every day, then you don't have that in your truck. If I had a trailer, I would do it the same way. If I had a box trailer, I'd do it the same way. A van, any of that, I would have it to where I filled it up way back where with cam locks, and then I just plugged it off so that when I put it back in there, the van or the truck or the trailer really doesn't have any idea there's bleach in it, So you got to trick it. But that's the way it works for me, and that's just something to keep in mind. The reason I like a truck again is because it's easy to pull around. You don't have to pull anything. You don't have to worry about tires, on a trailer, brakes, the trailers are rough, beating your equipment to death. There's just a lot of little things like that in my opinion, the truck's better. Easy to work off of. Of course, the positives with a lowboy trailer is, they're easy to work off of as well. And then if your truck breaks down, you can just hook another truck to it. With a skid, you know, you do have that option. Like me, I had my transmission went out in my work truck, so I just got a forklift, picked it up out of my truck, and just put the forklift in my other truck. So I've got I've got the advantage of being able to do that. So it just, you know, it worked out perfectly. If you, of course, you know, if your trailer breaks down, I mean, if your truck breaks down, you can pull it with another truck, which you can do the same thing with a skid, just put it into another truck. So to me, that's equal. Of course, most people don't have a forklift, so taking it out and putting it in would obviously be a little bit more of a situation. But box trailers are nice because you do have the big sides, so it's like a rolling billboard. But the thing I don't like about box trailers is they're a little bit harder to work out of. Of course, there's guys that put doors on them, and when I say box trailers, you can figure that with a box trailer or a box truck. They actually put some doors on them so that you can just open that door on the side and your hose reels are right there. So doing some things like that makes it a lot easier to work out of. But they are nice for a rolling billboard, and plus they keep all your stuff dry and protected, you know, year round. So that's another plus about those. So you know, I know I've bounced around a little bit on each one as things come to my mind, but that kind of gives you some points on what's good and what's bad, and, you know, some advantages of each. So like I said, that's one of those things that you'll have to figure out on your own, put all those things together, see what works best for you, and go from there. So if I can answer any other questions, don't hesitate to let me know. Again, this is Gerald with Roman Roof Cleaning and Roof King Products. If you guys are looking for a soft wash system, I would love to help you. Just look at my website, roofkingproducts.com. I also do pressure washing and roof cleaning classes. So if you're interested in something like that, if you look at roofkingproducts.com, there is also a link for my school. So just click on the link, and it'll educate you on what I have. But as always, if you have any questions, I don't mind helping at all. Just shoot me a message on Messenger.
In 2 miles,
or shoot me a text.
turn left onto FM 1097.
So you guys have a great day.